Alright. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can I be heard? Yippee! What am I looking at? Peep the yippies, yo. Or nor. Wait. Can you hear my audio? Or can you hear me? La 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 la. Yes, you hear me? Oh, okay. Cool. So I don't have to be in an Xbox party. Am I too loud or no? It is like sugar, and it's like sugar. Na 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 na. No. Alrighty, fantastic. Ugh. But then again, you're at the menu. Yeah, that is true. Okay. You are absolutely right. Let's cue in some of the music. Alright. The background music is quite low, but how is it? Is it better that way? Because I know I upped the character dialogue, so, and it seemed better, but I don't know about the background music. Yeah. What are the prizes? Funplex render. I think it needs to be raised a little bit. Okay. Passing by to say Bogo's minted. Hi, Duck. Let's see what the Funplex render is. Oh, this is like an actual 3D render. But why would they have a render of it if it's like 2D? And like we can't really walk around. Maybe it's just a reference. Alright, yeah, okay, I'll up the music then a bit. Oh my god. You know what, I'm gonna up the voice to probably an outline to do their painting. How is the music? Was it better now? I don't think I'm gonna really up the sound effects because I didn't really even hear any sound effects. The music is too loud now? Oh, okay. If that's the case, then I'm gonna keep everything... Oops. I'm gonna keep everything back to how it was. Yeah. Okay, we'll just leave it alone then. Alrighty. We're gonna start on the next chapter of Arcade Spirits. So we shall continue. Let's load up. No, nuts, no speed run. Level 2, Chasing Ghost. Ooh, spooky. It is the future year 20XX. And you know what? Things are pretty okay. I've worked as a floor attendant at the Funplex for 2 weeks now. Hard work to be sure, but rewarding. In a spiritual sense, at least. I've helped Naomi repair pinball games. I've had tea with Francine while she reminisces about the far out 196X's. I've evacuated gamers when the kitchen accidentally caught on fire. What the heck? How come we didn't witness all this? I've had numerous kids puking up nachos on my clothes. Gross. I've scraped gum off any number of surfaces. I've chased what turned out to be entirely too many spiders out of a single skee ball machine. Ooh. Wait, where are they getting nachos from? I thought there was like no food place nearby. Oh wait, no, the vending machine, right? Okay, look, I know I'm not painting this as a very rosy picture so far, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy even amidst the chaos and the grossness. I'm happy, and that's all that matters, right? Right, you're happy. Oh boy, we have Juniper in the workplace. This is the best I've seen you in ages, Nomura. Before you come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired, but a good tired. My roommate Juniper, she's taken to stopping by during her lunch break whenever she could get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so. Wait, so is she allowed to wear that at her office job then? It's still hard work, don't get me wrong. But overall, it's good work. I just feel good. Totally good and stuff. Good. Oh my gosh, she just yased. Oh boy. Agreed. Super good. Double plus good. Iris, we talked about you listening in on my conversations. What did I tell you about that? To pretend I wasn't eavesdropping even when I am. Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset about my creepy privacy invading digital over Mistress, but I have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. Even if she also ordered a 3-month supply of pizza bagels on my behalf.
You have pizza on a bagel.
But Nomura, when pizza's on a bagel... So, Jennifer, how long do you have left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? I can spot you tokens. No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged a team building exercise. I have to like move colored bits of paper around or something and then exchange high fives. Assistant synergy manager? That sounds like a very vague job. Nah, it's actually entry level, good pay, and right on track to middle management. Pretty cushy, a bit dull. Funny thing is that they asked me if I knew anybody who'd fit in before they started advertising for candidates, and I said nope, who'd want to do that? When was this exactly? Oh, 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, right, when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know any good candidates for a well-paying entry-level job? Oop.
Well, but you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
How would you know? Juniper. Please tell me you told them no because I'd already taken this job by that point, not because you forgot.
I didn't forget.
Right.
Didn't bother telling you about the open position that night.
Wow, some friend you are.
You'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you'd hate being an assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you.
You know what? Now with that description she just said, it kind of does sound dumb. Oof. Yeah, no.
It all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
Not a lie. I was happy here, indeed. What do you mean was? What's happening? Also not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch after having pizza bagels for breakfast, because we barely had enough money to cover the rent this week, pulled together. Also not a lie, Gavin consistently hiding the numbers from us, insisting things were fine, all while dryingly joking about perpetually being on the edge of a crash and burn. Also, not a lie, that every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery. Oof. Nomura, say something. You're scaring me. When I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted. Didn't care that I was impoverished again and facing an uncertain future. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. But I shouldn't feel upset about this. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. It's been a bundle of laughs and not the so sad I'm laughing variety either. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future, right? It's okay. I'm where I want to be. Honest truth. It's okay. Everything is fine. Lie to protect a Juniper. It's not okay. Why didn't you tell me? Harsh truth. Honestly, I don't like any of these options, or at least how they word it. But we'll be honest. Honestly, the fact that I guess our character is happy that they are here overall, it's okay. I'm where I want to be. So I won't be angry or upset. Simple as that. I decided I was done compromising, right? Done with settling, going with the flow. I'm going to be the one to break the family curse. I chose this path of my own free will, even if I didn't have all the facts at the time. But if I'm going to be honest, boundless confidence doesn't cover the simple fact that I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. If the arcade closes, if anything else goes wrong, still, no need to dump all that on Juniper. It's okay, Juniper. You were right. I'd have hated that job, and things are great here.
You were kind of freaking me out. Trust me, it's the right decision. You'd learn to loathe working at my office, like I do.
Well, girl, if you don't like working over there, why don't you find another job then? That'll make sense.
Sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance, and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby.
Oh, maybe she hid the fact that there was an open position from us because she didn't want us working there.
And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Okay, now she's just bragging in our face. Like, yeah, she really didn't want us to work with her. Juniper, I said it's fine. Everything is fine. Honestly, I'm okay. I mean, I won't deny that job would have been a safer bet. I want to contribute my fair share to the apartment rent, you know? But what's done is done. I'd rather look forward than back.
Right, forget I said anything. Please, forget I said anything.
She's for the Starbucks. Oh no. Nah, she looks more like a Hot Topic employee. Like if she was wearing a different shirt. No, actually, like if she had stars or like what is it, like a cosmic like t-shirt, she would look like she would be more fitted for Hot Topic. And I'm not mad about that.
I'm sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back. But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You'd have been miserable there, like me.
Then why are you staying at your office job? Juniper, it's cool. You're right. I have hated it. Okay, good. I've got a good feeling about all this. I think you're right where you need to be, even if I was, kind of dumb about getting you here. Hey, I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay? I can feel the distant rumble of a frozen box of pizza bagels taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Yeah, okay. And you have a good rest of the hours of your day, yeah? You bet. Toodaloo. I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. Right? Right. What I need right now is a distraction, and frozen pizza bagels are most certainly not it. My pocket money is really slim. But I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. And hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting. Talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see, who's available? Percy's taking a break from his score chasing. Queen Bee's between matches right now. Teo's shaking it on his Showtime stage. Ashley is not on mascot duty today. Ooh. Well, everyone seems busy, so let's actually talk to Ashley. Plus, she's not wearing the mascot, so let's peep her fit. It's not often that both floor attendants can go on break at the same time. I should take advantage of that and see if Ashley wants to grab some chow. Oh. On the plus side, I will not be lunching with Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. She's in her civvies today. Civvies? What the heck? She has some anime shirt. Oh boy. I like the buttons that she has. Oh, she has like the little gamer button that Gavin has on his shirt, but it's a button on her vest. That's pretty cool. Oh no, she has a flamingo as her belt buckle. That's a little weird.
Oh, hi!
Hey, Namora. What's up? Kitchen on fire again? Not yet, and to avoid all that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else. You know, I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great. Maybe taking a breather and stepping outside these walls will help take my mind off everything that happened this morning. And Ashley always has a story to get lost in. Maybe I could get some pointers. Oh hey, I know where we could go. You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you? No, not yet. I've been existing of all these pizza bagels. I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. Okay, that sounds gross. I wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit on those bite-sized morsels. Like, is it on a conveyor belt with lots of sharp blades? Chopping down at insane speeds? You wouldn't want to be caught under that. No way. Focus, Ashley. Whole story? Oh yeah, it's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Whole story. That was not a good joke. Not a fan of puns, I take it. Nevertheless, I got a hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna actually get a scene change. Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Mostly I did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever the job happened to call for. No more, no less. I couldn't say I've been a part of any community outside the immediate circle of my coworkers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Ashley leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. It's like right next door too. I don't think I'd ever been in a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20XX. Who buys books in a brick and mortar stores anymore? But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there are customers present and accounted for, sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. Ashley secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on, what the heck is up with the menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System? I'll have the Judy Bloom. It's a bunch of mini donuts, and hey, my treat, okay? I mumbled out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Cash is tight, and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. Oh, hello. A pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order. Hey, I'd like a one super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice. You know what? Surprise me. What's your favorite donut? Just a glaze and some coffee. Keep it simple. Ooh. Donuts and orange juice? That does not sound like a good combination. You know what? Surprise me. What's your favorite donut? No, just a glaze and some coffee. Keep it simple. Why does it have to be glazed? I'm okay with glazed donuts, but I want the chocolate donut. Why can't they give you more options? Whatever. A glaze and some coffee. Keep it simple. I'll have the Jack Kerouac.
One glazed and coffee? Coming right up.
The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a copy of On the Road on the tray next to it. Huh. A literary
With alliteration,
lunch.
apparently.
Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you?
Right, we've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
Like clockwork, tick-tock.
Right. Sorry. I should have introduced myself. Floor attendant Nomura Twitch, at your service. I'm your inside gal for tokens and
we're
tickets.
lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
Regardless, welcome to The Whole Story. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt,
No relation to the actors.
although they're cuties and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being cute? Never.
Apparently, the sugar is available in forms other than round and holy. I don't want to know what that even means.
Anyway, don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, not the accusations already. They seem like really good best friends. Right now, I do like their dynamic. It's cute. It's
Just
not a
friends,
date.
Ben? Friendly friends on a play date?
Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way.
Not what?
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
Oh
What if the
no.
way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
This guy is having an existential
Okay, now you're
crisis.
just being silly.
And how?
Anyway,
Anyway,
next order, please.
The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Ashley's stable with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray.
Oh, wow!
These mini donuts are just so cute. Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hands like a chipmunk holding an acorn. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she takes a bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile. Nomura, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day. I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. The same old pizza bagels day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern. Hey, Nomura, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off. It's been an interesting morning. Kinda hard to wrap my head around everything. Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. There are days when I especially rough. You serious, Little Miss Sunshine? You feel the same way, huh? Let her keep talking. Okay, I don't want this. You seriously, Little Miss Sunshine? I feel like that is making fun of her, and I feel like that might annoy her. You feel the same way, huh? I feel like that puts us on an even playing field, and the generic one, it just seems like you're ignoring her. So, you feel the same way, huh? You too, huh? Me too, huh? I guess it happens to the best of us.
I know it seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know who this person is who is staring back at me. I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf, but that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf? Who am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
That took an unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. Dang. This girl's also having a midlife crisis. That's crazy. You know, sometimes I'd be looking at myself in the mirror too and just be like, who the heck is that? And then Mulong's reflection song starts playing in my head. Who is that girl I see? And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. Well, no, I kinda get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn. I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let the silence drown her out. You should try searching in an abandoned house. What the frick? That's so random. Is that why you cosplay? What do you hope to find? Okay, you should try searching in an abandoned house is random as fuck and has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Is that why you cosplay? Is a good question to ask her because she might just snap out of it and actually like talk to us about her own interests and passions. It'd also probably help her get like happy again. And what do you hope to find? It's just gonna have her continue being sad and just continue this devastation for the rest of the workday. So we're just gonna go with, is that why you cosplay? I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world, to discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Cosplay helps you find what you're looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed. Whoa, how'd you guess? Are you a psychic? You have to tell me if you're a psychic. Those are the psychic rules. No, it just makes sense, I guess. We all have our mask, do we not? Yeah, we do. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whatever I want. I can be a starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them. Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine there. If you can smile for the kiddies through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. I hope so, I really do. Ashley looks off again longingly for a second before snacking back to it attention. Oh my, I just talked your ear right off. Beep beep, lunchtime is over, Nomura. Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Nomura. I mean it. And you know, if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I mean, I'm here at the Funplex, yeah. But like, I'm here for you too. That's what friends are for. She said the F word. We're friends. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. Right here at the Funplex place. And I totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex. Huh? No, things are great with me and the Funplex. You punch in and punch out right on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Nomura, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, you know? You'll do great things. I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. We should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone. Alright. Before that, Let me save. And let me take a sip of water. I think you mean friend zone. Damn. She just said friends. Nothing else. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up after the quiet mornings. More kids coming in after school. More pro gamers rolling in with crews. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taken care of, when I'm intercepted en route. Uh-oh. Nomura, Ashley, you're both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left. Oh, what's up? How's Mom up?
Okay.
He is? Huh? Okay. Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Nomura, you'll be flying solo today. Hang on, what's happening exactly? Who's Hamza? Hamza's a game finder, an auctioneer, and gives next to no notice of when a new block of games will be going under the gravel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to his auction for the rest of the afternoon, while you run the Funplex. My first instinct is to nod and go along with it. Gavin's law around these parts. But Ashley's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I need to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no was hardly appealing. Yeah, that's not fair, bruh. If we don't have the bodies to defend our home, then we will be burnt to the ground by the damn kids. Hey, what gives? I want on this too. Let me tag along. You're trusting the Funplex to the newbie? I might burn it down. Well, considering apparently there was a kitchen fire, yeah, they shouldn't leave us alone. How about Ashley and I swap places and I come with you? Let's see. Well, if you say what gives, we're not gonna sound whiny a bit to want to go along. I feel the second one is the best option because we're still new, and considering we apparently had that kitchen fire, then yeah. Yeah, you're trusting the Funplex to the newbie? I might burn it down. Me? Seriously? Did we learn nothing from the Great Kitchen Fire incident of 20XX that Nomura excludes an aura of perpetual bad luck? That cruddy old microwave exploding had nothing to do with your pizza rolls. Pizza bagels. Whatever. Hey, hang on. I get to say in this too, right? As a fellow floor attendant? I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions. Anyway, let Nomura be the third wheel, and let me handle the floor. I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met, trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things, new things. Show some initiative, like... I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Nomura instead, but no costume time today. Ashley, I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams. Pinky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another. I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please. We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor attendant Ashley away. Oh, hello, guys. Leaving me waiting outside with my two traveling companions. Not much time to chat, however, as Gavin pulls his van and a rental trailer around. Oh my, how exciting. I rarely go on adventures these days. It's just a quick trip, ma'am. Any trip is an adventure if you make it one. Shall we? The four of us pile in and it's off to the highway. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Not the freaking Scooby-Doo mystery gang van. Oh no. Francie in the back just snoring away. Gavin, consulting a driving map on his phone, lead us out of the city via a series of weird turns and back roads. Trust me, this will save time in the long run. Where's Hamza set up this time? On site at some abandoned estate just outside town. It's about to be torn down, but they found a trove of arcade games in the basement. So exciting. I love arcade raids. Arcade auctions. Raids. Auctions. You guys got an arcade to English dictionary I could borrow? Francine without looking up for her knitting answers. Oh, she's knitting. She looks knocked out. A raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. An auction is when someone sells off their arcade games one at a time to a crowd of active bidders. So, which is this, a raid or an auction? It's both, dearie. Hamza, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate and then auctions off his finds. Sort of. Okay, now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember? Well, okay, so Hamza obviously auctions off games for cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy. Once, I saw him trade off a vintage Burger Time trademark in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe, passed down through generations of family. In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. This would be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. We pay up front, we declare what games we want, and cart them away. Instead, he ambushes us with these impromptu actions and makes us come down there to entertain his whims. I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure the games go to good homes, to people who really want them, even if they can't pay. And really, we should be honored we got an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades like Deco's Palace to help the little guys like us. It's inefficient and relies entirely on keeping Hamza's good side. Huh. Gavin's right. This could be a lot simpler. Helping out the little guys sounds good here. How did you meet this Hamza guy anyway? Huh. You know what, let's be cheerful about this, so helping out the little guys sounds good here. I'm guessing Hamza's the sort of person who would let a kid have the game of his dreams for free. He doesn't care about money, he cares about people, am I right? Correctamundo. Hamza's a great guy. Is he hard to predict? Sure, but he's got a big heart, and that means something in this business. Not enough big hearts left some days. Yes, because that's how you pay the bills and keep the doors open, by having a big heart. I won't deny we can sometimes squeak out a trade that's practically a steal, thanks to his personal modus operandi, but let's not push too far here. We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect. We don't have room to add any more games, especially relics like Hamza usually deals in. What about the offsite storage unit? We can just rotate games in and out more often. Nearly full to bursting, and not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. I'm not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill, should we find an excellent deal and beat the other bidders. But consider this, above anything else, a way to maintain relations with Hamza, even if we don't end up bidding.
Now, Naomi. Gavin knows the numbers. I'm in favor of making our little funplex more and more fun, but floor space is finite. And Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game. Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
Damn. Granny speaks truth, even though she looks passed out back there. Well, isn't it better to, not just settle and compromise all the time?
No. There are trade-offs, and there are trade-offs. It's silly to say that you should never compromise, as silly as it is to say you should always compromise. It's what you compromise that defines who you are. You're all so young yet. You've time to make mistakes in learning what trade you need to make.
Unless you don't make rent on your apartment, or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper have pushed me to stop settling for less out of life, to stand up for myself and my happiness. And I've done just that without regret, so everything should be fine now, right? Right? New default topic, diversion, the weather. Well, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right? Oh, come on. Damn, that switched up real quick. Wonderful. Glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabinets in, just in case. That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead. Trying to protect your investments, huh? From Hamza's invitation, it seems this arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot. I'd rather not add water damage to the elements and games are already suffering. It's so sad when we come across a wonderful game that's just ruined beyond repair. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. You find old games in barns exposed to the elements and falling apart. I suppose this is one thing we can easily agree on. It's important to take care of your games. For their resale value, you mean? A broken game, no fun to play with, and it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience them in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond a busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game life follow, a waste of true potential. Huh, good point. Glad to see these two getting along better, even if Naomi kept preemptively attacking him along the way here. With the rain pounding down on the van roof, conversation gets a bit difficult. Gradually, everybody resumes fiddling about their phones, knitting, or driving, leaving me to wonder, exactly where is this auction and or raid happening anyway? We've been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. What would a massive trove of arcades be doing this far out in the sticks? Maybe it's some closed-down roller rink, or an old bowling alley, or maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by exactly 87,195 ghosts. Well, I wasn't expecting this change of scenery all of a sudden. Didn't we just told Ashley to go find an abandoned house? Nah. Like, literally, if she were to come here, she would have found the abandoned house. But nope. We went instead. We basically told ourselves to go find an abandoned house. And here we are. Great. Ah, the classic Twitch look and plays. So majestically awful. Bruh. Gavin pulls up alongside any number of other vans and trucks. We here a little late, it seems. Good grief, is this really the auction site? Creepy. Definitely creepy. At least an 8 on Creepometer. An old home was character, I feel. Let's not judge it by the exterior, shall we? With all speed, the group hurries inside to get away from the weather. Oh no, are we gonna be stuck here and we can't leave? Oh gosh, this place is falling apart. A large group has already gathered in the foyer of the crumbling estate, but one rushes forward to greet us in a blur as the others play Little Mind.
Greetings, friends.
Oh Jesus. Scare the frick out of me. Oh my god, it's Aladdin!
Hamza welcomes our friends from the Funplex. Welcome, welcome. Gavin, stalwart as ever. Naomi, love what you've done with your hair. Miss Francine, a beauty surpassed only by your wisdom.
You know what? His outfit looks like Aladdin, you know, when he's in the prince outfit, but his face looks like, who's the evil villain name? What's his name? Who's the evil guy in Aladdin? Jafar, there you go. He has just like Jafar's like face. If he had like a longer goatee, he's basically Jafar and Aladdin combined. Oh, fresh. What?
And a new player, it seems. Who might you be?
I am the magical Twitch Nomura. Nomura Twitch. There you go.
Greetings to you and yours. I am known as Hamza, seeker of antiquity, finder of things lost, player of games. And welcome to, well, not my home, but a place where Hamza shall provide hospitality regardless.
Kind of a dump, is it? Damn. Secret of Antiquity? 1980X is antique? Thank you for your gracious invitation. Excuse me. 1980X is antique. I mean, technically we're in 20XX, so it could be like 20 years for them. We'll question it a bit. Secret of Antiquity. 1980X is an antique. I was unaware Reagan-era amusement machines were antiques on par with the Turin's Shroud. You have fire indeed, but rest assured, many a holy grail may lurk in the arcade below. You may even find your own relic of holy nature by Eve's End. Alas, I'm not a moment to enjoy your fine company. Nomura Twitch, perhaps later, but for now, it is time. It's time to duel. Clapping twice for attention, Hama rallies a small crowd in the room to begin the proceedings. Oh my god, we are actually gonna duel. Oh no. Friends, companions, longtime allies of the noble art of the arcade, welcome. Welcome to Donnawood. Its story begins nearly 30 years ago when legendary pop musician Donna Michaels, singer of such hits as Thrilling and Mama Don't Mope, did a stately pleasure dome decree. Here, the reclusive idol crafted a private amusement park, a petting zoo, and an arcade. Alas, she could only enjoy this paradise for a short 10 years before her tragic death. I mean, shit. Having all that to yourself for 10 years? That's not bad. Needless to say, the estate has fallen on hard times ever since, and this year it shall be torn down to make way for condominiums. Damn, real estate hits hard. But not before we have our
Friends,
say.
Those games that Donna Michaels cherished still lurk one floor below, ready to be rescued from such a terrible fate. It is our moral imperative to do so. I have paid the estate owners a princely sum for the entire lot. Now, Hamza parcels them out to you. By all means, browse the collection. See which pieces sing out to you. On the far table, you shall find refreshments, grapes, sparkling wine, and delicacies from my travels. Mingle, cavort, and we shall begin the auction in 1 hour's time.
Oh, okay. Indeed. A lavishly arranged table that probably costs more than any single arcade game to put together is descended upon by the invitees soon after. I feel like I'm attending some ancient Roman celebration of debauchery and gluttony, not an arcade raid, or an arcade auction, or whatever. Donna Michaels, I knew it. I should have recognized Donna Wood when we pulled in, but it was raining too hard. Who? You've never heard of Donna Michaels? She was the hottest musical act of 1980X. Naomi, I was born in 1990X. Damn, even the age of this game knows. To those who don't know, I was born in 1999. Anyways, I'm getting water real quick. And you know what? We'll save here too, just to be safe. Ooh, excuse me. I'm totally plugging my phone into the van stereo so we can blast Girls Just Want to Play Games all the way home. Oh no. But first, I'm gonna go check out the cabinets in her arcade. I'm not really into mingling. Later. She dashes off with all speed, heading for the stairs leading below. Suppose I should go network a bit. Hamza's events always draw an interesting crowd of rival arcade owners. Oh, okay, bye. Heading for the food stuff, Gavin arranges himself a plate, so he has an excuse to hang around and eavesdrops on the other collectors. Leaving me to do, stuff? Wait, where's Francine? Now I see why Ashley was bored at these events. Gavin schmoozes, Naomi analyzes finds, and Francine's already napping in a chair. I've got nothing to do. Go nap with Francine or something. See, there's a couch right there. Can we take the couch? Well, when in doubt, find someone who knows what they're doing and stick to them like glue. Go browse the games with Naomi. Schmooze alongside Gavin. Should we go mingle or should we go browse the games with Naomi? Well, considering we came to go look at the games, we might as well actually go look at the game. So we'll go browse the games with Naomi. I'm really not interested in the arcade version of a Game of Thrones trademark going on up here. Gavin can handle these guys. Me, I want to see this legendary arcade Hamza was talking up. So I head downstairs to join Naomi. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Is this a private collection or a full-fledged arcade? I was expecting a handful of games and a pool table or something, but this is easily 3 times larger than the Funplex itself. Even coated in dust and disrepair. It's awe-inspiring. And it's also hard to find anyone in this maze of tightly packed games. Invitees are browsing the available stock to decide what's worth bidding on, making it crowded as well. But eventually, I locate Naomi, practically cuddling a narrow-looking TMNT machine. Oh! Namora, look, a 2-player variant of TMNT trademark. These were only released in the Oceania region. Such a rare find. Wait, wasn't that game originally 4-player? Why would anybody want a version with only 2 joysticks? Well, because, I mean, it's rare. It's a find. And it's less fun. Not the point. Anyway, it's hard to find one of these, 2-player or 4-player. I love to have it for the arcade. I love to have that and this one and... Oh! If only I could take all these home with me. I mean, some have water damage, others likely have busted CRTs and controls. They all need work, but... I recall the game she was working on when I first met her. Extensive repairs needed just to make it playable. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alrighty. Whew. So, not only would you have to bid and win the game, but you have hours of work and plenty of spare parts to purchase ahead of you. I know, isn't it great? Okay, is there a nice way to say this? I know you love restoring these games, but do we actually have money for more new projects? How many restorations are you in your backlog right now? To be fair, if we have the money, then we could get it. If we don't, then we shouldn't get it. Because in the end, it's really based off the money for the auction. So, Do we actually have money for more new projects? Naomi, before you get ahead of yourself, stop and think. It's a question of resources, above all else. Buying the game, obtaining parts, paying you per hour to repair it. I don't think the Funplex can support many more of these rescue projects. You sound just like Gavin. I make the time. I'd work for free. I'd do whatever it takes to give these games the care and love they deserve. It's admirable that you want to devote so much of yourself to the games, but the games we do have need your love too. Even you have your limits. You have to accept that reality. Naomi sighs, frustration building.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Girl, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, this isn't your money to begin with, so you can't just buy everything willy-nilly. We don't have the space at work. You have other shit you need to repair. Ugh, you can't do everything at once.
No, I mean, I'm not dense. I know there's only so much we can realistically do. So many projects I can actually take on. But I wish I could do more. I wish we could do more. The Funplex has never really been a success. Even before I came on board, it was always struggling to stay afloat. I joined it because so few arcades still have the games I love. But I can't turn our situation around, can I? No matter how hard I try. This was my first job. Part of me is hoping it'll be my last job, too. That I can happily spend all my days tinkering with these wonderful games. Every kid says they want to be a fireman or an astronaut or a robot cop or something, but nobody actually ends up doing that. Except me. I wanted to fix up arcade games, and that's what I'm doing. It's all I ever wanted to do. So when I see all these old, broken games, I just want to show them the love I can give. I could be happy working on them for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's dedication. That really is. Jesus Christ. I mean, I honestly didn't expect for the arcade to be her first job. I would expect her to be like an intern of an engineering or even like mechanics or something, but damn. And really? You went straight from school to an arcade job? Exactly. That's what? I mean, I've meandered from job to job, never really sure what I wanted. That's normal, right? Oh, definitely. I'm the oddball here. It's funny, I followed my heart and found just what I wanted, what I needed, and now, well, now I'm scared someday. It'll all come to an end. The Funplex will close.
I really don't know what I'm gonna do. All I ever wanted was to work in an arcade. And I'm literally living my dream.
Okay, now I feel bad for bringing down her day. I don't. We're just talking. I'm just trying to be realistic here. And so should she. Hey, look, you never know, right? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find a game down here that brings in thundering herds of players. Right? It's a slim hope, and we both know it, but Naomi clings to it immediately, eagerly. My low bank balance and grumbling stomach mean I need to cling to that hope as well. I have made my choice, now I need to make that choice work. We just need to find the right game. Something nobody's played in a long time, something that'll tug at the nostalgia strings. It's difficult finding the right balance, especially in the year 20XX. A lot of these games are on the life support, borrowed time. But they can be repaired, right? Well, yeah, for now. But CRTs, the monitors that power these old games, before LCDs and now 3D flats started replacing them, they're in short supply. Nobody makes them anymore. I mean, who buys a tube-based TV anymore? Nobody. It's all high definition and that dumb 3D projection tech that looks awful. Nobody appreciates the good CRT anymore. Aren't high-def displays way cheaper though? I've seen some old games running them in other arcades. They're wrong. is what they are. These games weren't designed for pixel-perfect flat panels. They're designed for fuzzy tubes. The picture looks weird on LCD. Even 2 weeks in, I'm still fuzzy myself on a lot of this stuff. But I grew up in the internet age. I'm silicon literate. I got opinions. Let's use LCDs and just bash people over the head to make their vision blurry. Damn. That got violent all of a sudden. How about we buy some cheap and common games, then gut them for spare CRTs? I feel like if we were to do that, she might get angry about it, but that does make sense. Can't we simulate the fuzzy image and still use an LCD? I feel like she might get mad. But I feel like if we were to say, can't we simulate? I feel like she would take this too far and like only focus on doing that. So how about we buy some cheap and common games and gut them for spare CRTs? So it's a problem of having spare parts on hand long term. Sort of building your own factory for cranking out TV tubes. There's a temporary fix. Buy some cheap common games and use them as organ donors. Why did I have to say it like that? And ruin a classic? Cheap and common, Naomi. Not some rare find, but one that's still readily available. We can even keep the cabinet itself, so it can be restored later if need be. Point is, mixing and matching the guts will keep more fragile games afloat. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, that does make sense. And I bet I could sell Gavin on that idea too. We need more rental storage, but it means less ordering parts and less downtime. Okay, I'll see if there's anything down here nobody would want and nobody would need. You know, I'm glad you're with us at the Funplex. Whether you take my side or Gavin's side, it's just nice to have someone who cares about games around. Ashley's fun, but she's way more into cosplay than gaming. But it's kind of odd, you know? What? Feeling like I'm not alone. I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm so used to toiling away in my little workshop, with Ashley and Gavin not really caring about the things I love. They're kind of enough to me, and friendly, well, Ashley is, but ever since you showed up, I feel like there's someone with me. It's odd. I'm not complaining though. I guess it just takes getting used to, after years of feeling perfectly content to be alone. Away from the strangers, crowds, it's not really my thing. I don't like to network like Gavin does, or socialize like Ashley does. And now I'm making things weird, so I'm gonna stop there. You know what? It's okay. I work in customer service. I'm not a fan of talking to people, but you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do to get by. And sometimes that is just okay. Besides, I'm just about done taking inventory down here. How about you and I? Suddenly, shouting and stomping of feet from the floor above. What the? Sounds like there's a fight or something going on up there. Oh my god, is Gavin fighting somebody? Drama. Or it's just, imagine if Francine's the one who's throwing punches at people. I think we better go see what's what. Yeah. Quickly, we hurry upstairs. Uh-oh. What's going on? I heard shouting. Hamza has ejected a representative of the Dark Carnival known as Deko's Palace from our midst, and not soon enough in Hamza's opinion. Oh, okay. I guess everything's fine then. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my work apron on, since we'll be moving games soon. Oh boy. Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins. Okay, they ran away. No, don't leave me alone with the Bacchanalian Orgy Master. What the fuck am I talking about? What do you mean? What does that have to do with anything? Excellent. Now, let us resume the social amusements and jocularities. Nomura Twitch. We will speak, yes? I guess. Well, why are you talking like that? Hold on, man. Let me save real quick, because you're kind of weird. Hamza leads me off, away from the chattering crowd, presumably not to eat me, or yell at me, or anything like that. What the frick?
I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly, I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Deko Nami to enter.
Deco Nami? I thought it was Deco Palace. Or is this like their sister location or something?
Hamza would like to know you better, my friend. Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper and right.
I'm just a floor attendant for the Funplex. Not much else
Come
to
now.
say.
Surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza.
Okay, my guy, you're being a little too
Consider
pushy.
me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partners?
How inappropriate are you talking about, my guy? Cause, oh, you're being a little too weird. Okay, this guy's clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt. Considering the high court of arcade royalty I'm supping with, maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I also don't want to make relations difficult for the Funplex, if this guy is really a leading supplier of cheap arcade games. I'm secretly the royal heir of a distant land. Honestly, I've had a long run of bad luck. Just the hired muscle for moving games around. I feel like he could handle the joke, especially with how he is dressed. But I also feel like he would be a little offended. Honestly, I've had a long run of bad luck. Ugh. I don't know what that would have to really do anything or how he would respond. Just the hired muscle for moving games around. I mean, not really. We tagged along, but for what? You know what? I'm secretly the royal heir of a distant land. Between you and me, I'm the child of a prince, ruler of an ancient and exotic kingdom. I'm in hiding from an international conspiracy of assassins. I was blessed with a birthmark in the shape of a Q*bert trademark, marking me as the chosen gamer of gamers. Oh no, I am the main character, and you are nothing but a side character. A fine attempt. Besides, I'm the true son of a royalty around here, of a long-forgotten prince, no less. I could believe that. Good. It assists Hamza's mighty reputation when people believe in the image he projects. I admit to obfuscating my origins somewhat, but there are some facts I allow to circulate.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai. You see, many debts pursued me, and in return for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt. They were difficult years, productive years to be certain, and throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals. Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for that power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin. But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
Damn, we just met him. He's the host of this event, and he already is trying to connect with us on a realistic life-serving level. That's crazy. Like, just meeting up with people like that, and they just hit you off with something that is trying to be so, what is the word? Relatable, is so weird. But yet, like, so nice at the same time. Like, This guy basically just said, yes, we all have our hard times, and although people may not have the money to buy these games, I am here to support and give away what I can to help those in need. Damn. What a guy. Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a wealthy prince or something too? Is this supposed to be related to the, what is it? To that prince on Facebook who needs money to help them? Is that what they're referring to for this?
No, no. You will need the will to dream and the will to work. The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions.
Francine was mentioning something about that earlier. Wisdom and beauty, that is Francine. I'm trying not to make trade-offs though, not to settle. My parents, they gave up on so much just to barely scrape by. Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with a story. Oh boy. Hamza makes a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donna Wood mansion and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. Oh, gosh. At one time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all she could ever desire and indulge in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was she that she failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years she lurked in these walls as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours. Rumor has it that she was found dead within her beloved arcade, hands still wrapped around the glowing joystick. She starved to death, lost in a game. I'd say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Didn't Percy even say that he would skip meals? Or no, he would lose lives just to use the bathroom or to freaking eat. Oh, that's crazy. And now, her lost and aimless spirits haunts this very place. Does it now? Adrift as a ghost in the machine. Too spoopy for me, man. Too spoopy indeed, and obviously a grim fairy tale, rather than reality, but I feel there is an important truth buried in the myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying? She didn't need to make any more albums. She wanted for nothing, and had everything. You could even say she died doing what she loved, playing games. She was the true epic gamer among the gamers. Okay, but she still died. No getting around that. Well, no shit. Everyone dies. Oh my god. I'm kind of dumb.
Hamza agrees.
Precisely. So many years thrown away, refusing the world around her in favor of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, Namora Twitch, but you must balance a dream in one hand and the world in the other at all times. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. And what of you, Namora Twitch? Do you seek to be truly happy? Well, duh. What else was I going to answer except yes? But Hamza pressed a finger to my lips to silence me. Okay, bro. Ew. Get your nasty fingers off me. I don't know you. What makes you think you could touch me? Ugh. Back up. Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin. Ugh. Hamza claps twice, calling the room to
Greetings,
attention.
friends.
Friends, let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to bid on, all of which must be out the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids, but test not the patience of Hamza. If your bids is not a serious offer, the hour grows short. Any titles which find no takers will go to my own collection, but my hope is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will be loved and respect these games. Emotions for me in particular to follow as the group files downstairs. This way, this way. A bunch of folding chairs have been set up in front of a large HD TV. One of Hamza's assistants loads up a photo slideshow of the games on offer as the group settles in. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games. Plus, I hate to interrupt her nap, or her knitting, or both. I swear she can knit in her sleep. I believe it. Just doze off, you just hear the needles clacking. She'll accidentally wake up from the sudden jolt movement of her needles threading one another, and then return back to passing out. Yeah. Ooh, I'm just too nervous. I think I'm going to browse the games again, see if there are any I missed. It's so dark down here. I could swear I didn't see them all. Isn't that what the slideshow is for? And how about you, Nomura? Want to watch the auction with me? Or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're only here to help us lug our purchases out the door, so do whatever you like. Thanks, I think. Huh. Gavin, I'll help you if you let me wave the paddle around. Naomi can use the hand. I'll go after her. Excuse me. Well, we already talked to Naomi. And if everything is going to be the same, regardless, we're going to end up seeing it on the slideshow with Gavin. So we might as well talk to Gavin, because I prefer to sit down. And heck yeah, I'd rather wave the paddle around too. You know what? We're just going to bet 1 million off the bat every single time. You know, yeah. Gavin, I'll help if you let me wave the paddle around. Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave our bidding paddle around? Hamza's auctions are usually a shout out loud affair rather than discreetly signaling, but I admire your enthusiasm. I settle in next to Gavin on one of the rickety old folding chairs, not quite as posh as the banquet spread above, but hey, it's business time, not indulgence
Naomi
time.
sent me a list of games she wants me to bid on. We argued it a bit, and I managed to bring her down to 3 must-haves, and the rest would be nices. Needless to say, if the would be nices start bidding up, I won't be bothered.
Do we have the storage space for the would-be nices?
Technically, yes.
What about the cash?
Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof.
Then maybe keep an open mind, right? Don't forget to see the forests of the trees while looking at the bigger picture or something.
Right. As Francine says, I know. But there are certain hard realities in play.
It has begun.
Okay, sir. We know. That's why we're down here for a reason. I half expected mid-90s techno to start blasting as his slideshows begin, but nope, just pretty photos of old games. Why would 90s techno music start playing? It's a frickin' auction, not a frickin' convention TED Talk. Oh my gosh.
Behold.
Look at these beautiful games that could be yours, all yours. But before we dive right in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands. I thought he didn't believe in that tall tale, or is he just being theatrical because this is the way of the Hamza? Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends? I settle in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid. Our next item up for bid. Oh hey, I recognize this. It's a Joust trademark, just like the one I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused. Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these. The bidding opened at the pittance at merely $50. Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by. 3 units side by side would make a good tournament. She might want it for replacement parts. Skipping this one lets us be riskier later, right? No, we did talk to Naomi about this, so she might want it for replacement parts. That machine breaks down a lot, right? Well, having a spare in the storage should mean not needing to buy more parts for it. Astute, and a good reason to bid on it. I agree. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in a joust machine. As you wish, Mr. Cooper. What? He has his own Iris? Huh? And she looks completely different too? Oh boy. Wait, you have an Iris too? That's what I'm asking. I can't say I like it, but yes, a premium Iris account. You have the free version, correct? I doubt it would be capable of a complex query such as this. Damn, calling our Iris kinda dumb. Done. Individual components compounded together compile to 400. Gavin gets to his feet. 300, please. Oh, at last. Gavin Cooper shows his fire. Will anyone step? $1,000 to complete my Midway trademark collection. Well, crap. Ew.
Hamza must consider this.
A curious sleep, Gavin. Tell me, why do you seek this game? Naomi Pride and Joy is fully restored Joust trademark, but it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive by giving her an organ donor. Imagine just saying that as like if the games were people. Like, oh, yeah, that person's not feeling well today. We might have to replace their heart. Oh, I found another person. Here, let's just keep them on standby just to use their body parts to help fix this one other person. Then again, I guess that is what organ donors are. But you do that after you pass away. Okay, this is getting dark. Moving along. Oh, you have put Hamza in a strange position. You have, between a collector craving her holy grail and a young girl's dream. But Hamza must bow to fiscal forces that keep his fantasies afloat. Sold for $1,000. You know what? Fair game. It's an auction. So, seems once he hears the bid he likes, it's all over. No going once, going twice. However, as Hamza is not without a heart, I have mostly a working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you for free. Hey, even better. See, we did you a favor. Free!
Such is the iron will of Hamza.
This is the will of Hamza. Question it not. The collector sits, grumbling. Ha, that's what you get, bitch, and your plain Jane ass. Thank you, Hamza. You are most kind. I am most capricious, but thank you for the phrase all the same. Onward. Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece. And Egads is the one ugly football game. It looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. The white paint is totally uneven. The marquee's been broken. The monitor has a big ol' Oasis note. The joysticks are 4 different clashing colors, and do I hear 50? 40? Wait. I nudged Gavin, whispering. Put a bid on it. Why? It's positively grotesque. I recognize the shape and the joystick colors. That's not really a football game. It's a TMNT trademark. Naomi told me earlier that we need one of those. I thought that they had a crappy 2-player one, but that's definitely a TMNT trademark. At heart. Aha! It's a cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profits off a sports game and lazily chopped it up. It needs restoration quick, granted, but... Slowly he stands up. I suppose I'll be willing to take it for 40. Maybe we could salvage the monitor. Good, good. All games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings. Damn. Are there any other bids? No? Not a one? Very
Sold.
well. Sold to Gavin Cooper of the Funplex. Thank you. After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. Does he know we just coned him? And is he okay with that?
Impressive.
You know, Nomura, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be. Well, my parents took me to arcades all the time. Back when I was a kid, I had a few favorites like TMNT, trademark, Qbert, trademark, and those were the good times. Better
Very well.
times. Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please. Yes, sir. I realize my demeanor is one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. I thought that was more for the challenge, though. Order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. For example, undoubtedly Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring the TMNT trademark back to its former glory, precisely because it is so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. The tricky part I found is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realized as possible, despite reality being rather harsh about it all. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimize that fun. Do you understand? I guess being optimal is fun for you. I suppose it is at that.
Revel in the splendor.
Oh, Jesus. Every time he pops up, he's so aggressive. Jeez. Next, a rare find indeed. What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are disconcerting collectors who appreciate such splendors. And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1970X. I give you Death Race, trademark. Inspired by the movie of the same name and decorative skulls, it sparked controversy nationwide.
Seriously?
That relic is seriously on Naomi's must-have list. Absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of bygone age, I'd rather not have angry parents mad that little Timmy ran people over in a video game. Oh, but that's the whole fun of it. They're gremlins, not humans. Very, very blurry little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter. It won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours. So let's make the Funplex a museum of amusements. It's a part of history, and important to Naomi. Don't we have enough money? We barely bid. Ah, well, we only bid once. We only did $40 bid. And I'm pretty sure Francine has way much more money. It's a part of history and importance to Naomi. I don't really care for that answer. So let's make the Funplex a museum of amusements. I mean, the whole point of Funplex is to be amused by games, entertainment. So let's make the Funplex a museum of amusements. Hey, you always complain about how many old games we have. Let's lean into that and open a museum of arcade excellence. We charge admission instead of tokens, then earnings are relevant. I'll make little place cards and stuff. You are kidding, right? Well, I was at first, but actually, it's sounding like a cool idea. I am not upending our entire business model because Naomi wants a kitsy relic of the 70s. Why not? Oh, what the heck? Gadzooks? What a find. I bid 200. 300. No, 500. 5? We have 5. Do we have any numbers above that?
Sold.
No. Oof. Yeehaw. This is for the best. Trust me. Alright, if you say so. And that's everything on her list. Well, the must-haves and a few of would-be-nices. Now to sit and wait for Hanma who grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving the games out until the auction's complete. Naomi's not replying to texts. Can you go find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought. Sure thing. Leaving the excitable auction master and his comparates behind, I started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Donna Wood's private collection. Naomi? Naomi? Where the heck are you? Oh my gosh, she's lost. Dark and quiet back here. Where could Naomi be? It's not like it's an infinite plane of games. There's only so many places she could hide. And as I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze in my tracks, and my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar, like something from a story I heard once. Hamza's tall tale. He said Donna Michaels supposedly died while playing one of these games. A game with a glowing joystick. It's called Poly Blues? Blows? Whatever. We are the chosen gamer. I should walk away. I should go. I have official Funplex duties. I've been very good about not gaming when I should be working. But someone's already inserted a quarter. The game is ready to play. One game couldn't hurt, right? Just one game? I want to play the game. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game. Oh, that's a little creepy. My hands wrapped around the stick as my eyes drink in the colored lights swirling on the screen. Oh boy. Oh my god, we're playing Tron. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game forever. Polybius. Copyright 1980X. Sanelosian. Game start. This isn't real. It can't be real. I'm in there. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game I have to play forever. None of this is real. Level 1. The Harpy. Round start. There you are. I've been worried sick. Why is Juniper in here? Where's her face? What are you doing? Out here, touching strange joysticks, meeting strange people, getting into trouble? You need to stay safe, Nomura. Trust me. Believe in me. I can help you find your dreams. All you have to do is everything I tell you to do. You depend on me. You need me. And you'll always depend on me. Always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in your life. For your own good. Jesus Christ. Harpy used overprotective. It's super effective. What the frick is this Pokemon now? That hurt. It really hurt. I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep you away from every chance you have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me. You'll always need me. It's not real. It's not real. Harpy used Yandere. It's super terrifying. What the frick? This is Pokemon. Ow! Juniper, stop it, please. You agreed. I was right to hide that job opportunity at my office from you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never doubt me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you until you understand. Oh my gosh, why is it getting so aggressive? The game. I have to win the game. I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper is not a control freak. This isn't like her. Current health, 100%. Action? Summon a cleric. Refuse to believe. Attack the Harpy. Excuse me. I mean, won't attacking her just make her more aggressive And then she said she was gonna beat us regardless. Summon a cleric. If we're at 100% health, we don't need to summon anything. Unless they mean like summon to purify her. No. We will refuse to believe because this is not Juniper. This is AI Juniper. This is ridiculous. This isn't real. And this isn't you, Juniper. I know how much of a bastard I am for saying this, but you're not competent enough to be calculating mastermind, trying to keep me dangling from your leash. You're just too open, too honest, and too clumsy to pull off something like that. I know you. I've always known you. And I know you're sincerely trying to help me, even when you mess up. Player use harsh truth. It's super honest. No. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nomura. You're right. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake. But it wasn't to keep you under my thumb or anything like that. Juniper, I'm smiling. It's okay. I'm going to make this work. It's hard work, but I'm going to make my dream come true. Good. I'm so glad to hear it. Good old Juniper. A kind heart, as always. Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. Level 2. The Shade. Round start. Wait. Why was Juniper even in there to begin with in the game? What does the game have to do with Juniper? Like, what? Oh boy. This is all your fault. Shadow us. Oh, that's crazy. Nope, I officially can't handle this. Bruh, if it's just yourself, just talk your shit and then we both move on. The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it. Piling up, mounting up because you are a failure and will always be a failure. The family curse, the tears and the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can get. That's who you are. Forever. It's never going to change. The arcade job, it'll collapse. It's ready not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close, bought out by Deco, Nami, and you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be. Jesus Christ, do you hate yourself that much to be homeless? Do you really want to be homeless that badly? Shade used depression. It's super unfortunate. Bro, what the heck? You were better off not caring, not feeling anything, go with the flow, accept your fate, fall away, knowing you never really had any other option. I You can't even mount a defense because I'm you. And you know I'm right. You know you're right. We'll never be happy. I can't do this. Current health 100%. Action? Summon a tank! Hey! Struggle against darkness. Attack the shade. What am I gonna do? Freaking throw a light bulb at it? What is a tank gonna do? Crush it when it's already like crushed? I don't know. Struggle against darkness? Nah, bro, we gotta attack the shade. We gotta light it up. Dun, 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 dun. Rearing back, I launch an attack, pouring all my rage into the strike. Player use self-loathing. It's super destructive. That's right. Let it out. Hurt me because I'm you. And you know you want to hurt yourself. What the fuck? That is not what I meant to do. Everything always goes wrong. Always. And the one constant in all that wreckage is me. So it must be my fault. Player used despair. It's super depressing. I can't forgive you. Okay. Step number 1. Once I'm out of this mess. Therapy. Prepare for final boss. Good. I'm ready. And I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Level 3. The Lost Soul. Round start. Oh boy. I don't get it. Not one bit. Not Donna. Are you Donna Michaels? Girls just want to play games. Okay. I just want him to be happy. I made a place where I could be happy forever. Walk inside, then lock the door and threw away the key. I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to do. Just like you. Like me. I'm not a billionaire pop princess. Neither was I. Nobody liked my second album. I wasn't meant to be a star, so I gave up. I was okay taking the money and running. You could do the same. Maintain, eat the pizza bagels, do everything that's asked of you. Let Juniper continue to float the rent. You're in a good place. You could stay here. You could let go. Play games forever. Be happy. No ambition, no hope, no need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me. Maybe now I know what that is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. They didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? Because this isn't enough. Being an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough. Good. Quit your job. Quit and become like me. Lose yourself in the games. Oh, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. Current health 60% action. We're just on a rampage. No, I'm not fighting her. That's not what I meant either. Aw. If I can make the arcade thrive, I'll thrive. I will turn the Funplex into a palace of fun. My friends have supported me. I'll support them. I have no real ambition before, but I'm ready to step up. There has to be more than this, right? It's all about the friendships we made along the way. I mean, considering just our character just said that we won't give up and we won't quit. If I can make the arcade thrive, then I'll thrive. Because in the end, you as a person who's working, if you don't entertain yourself, then overall everything will be boring to you. So if I can make the arcade thrive, then I'll thrive. It's simple math, isn't it? If I'm struggling to make ends meet, it's because the arcade itself is struggling. The solution is so simple. I'm kind of amazed I didn't see it before. The arcade could be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the Funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse, to find both success and happiness. And when the Funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be, with God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again. But the glitchy shade just looks at me with confusion. That sounds hard. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's a hard path, but that's how it's going to be. Damn. Damn. We really just said skill issue. No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here with me. You need to play games forever. That's so much easier, isn't it? To just let go. I can make you see. I can keep you here, drag you down, tear you apart. My eye, my health bar. Nervously I made a few false steps and it dropped a bit. Plus I don't think Polybius is happy that I'm not giving in. I can't risk a fight with Donna in this state. I need to get out of here. Or do I want to risk it all and try to save Donna too? Defeat Polybius and rescue Donna. Too dangerous to run for it. Why do we need to save her? She's already dead. Like, that's just a waste of time. Yes, not really dangerous. Run for it. Or do we... I guess since it's playing a game, we gotta defeat the final boss and rescue the princess then. Gosh. This is risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming I'm not just wildly hallucinating based on Hamza's spooky story taking root in my mind, and none of this is actually real in the slightest. Donna, I'm not staying, and you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel this way, It's taking advantage of you, leveraging your depression. I know because I've been mired in depression too. And I know if I can't beat it, so can you. Or we can beat it. Oops. Nobody wanted me. They hated the second album. They moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares. Naomi cares. And I care. Screw him. Haters gonna hate. Aren't you tired of this game yet? Damn. Screw him. Haters gonna hate. Okay. So they didn't buy the album. They have crappy taste in music. Right now in 20XX, you're hot again. You're nostalgic. Your fans miss you. Are you going to let your haters keep you down? Or are you going to win over your fans again? The fans? I always loved performing for them. The rest of the business, I hated it all. I hated the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concerts, I loved the smiles. But it's all over, isn't it? I died. I'm not even Donna's spirit. All that's left is a simulation of me, running through the subroutines of Polybius. Error, error. Nomura, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. But there's something left to save. I'm not real. You seem real enough to me. Error. No. 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 Escape. Purpose. Code. Execute. You need to go before Polybius completes its data collection of you and disposes of the original, like it did to me. I'll hold it back, and your BFF will do the rest.
Digital
My what?
BFF to the rescue!
Oh no, not Iris. I finally figured out how to break you out of this, but, my apologies in advance. Just shot us. Hang on, do I smell something burning? No escape. No escape. Erase Donna. Replace with new player. Erase. She's fading, but smiling. All the same. It's okay. I'm ready. Go out there and fight for your dreams, Nomura. Don't give up, no matter what. Believe it. I saved her as best as I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon, and I'm in a lot of pain. Are we just being electrocuted by this thing? As my consciousness snaps back and my hand releases the joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire. What? On instinct, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible. Stamping on them, I quickly put out the flames, leaving only smoldering denim. Are you wait. We are in a public event. My pants, why is it only my jeans are on fire, first of all? And we just pantsed ourselves in front of everybody then. Is that what you're telling me? And the melted remains of my phone. Okay, cool. We lost our phone. Iris. Oh no. She sacrificed herself to save my life. Wait, no. She lives in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, I'm out of phone and possibly have first-degree burns, and am backing the hell away from that demonic video game as fast as possible. So I'm just running around pantsless then. Quickly I rush towards the sound of people talking to catch up with Gavin. Gavin. Ah, there you are. Did you find Naomi? The auction's nearly over. Wait, where are your pants? Not important right now. I am flashing everyone. My cheeks. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing underwear. I at least hope that didn't burn off. But okay. You need to put a bid down on a game called Polybius so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story. We might not even have much time, so if you wanted that game, whatever it is, you should have put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now. What? Oh gosh. Sold. One rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder. The woman who hadn't said anything all night long nodded her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Thank you for your cooperation. What the hell? Why is a frickin' lady in black in here? Two similarly dressed men in black raised from their chairs, departing with the woman, presumably to go box up the game and put it in the warehouse 13 or something. But Hamza, wait, you can't. Hamza's hands are tied. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if I don't want to breathe rendition to the Black Site prison in unspecified potato. Tomato. I had a stroke. Words. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Thank you, Gavin. Now give me your freaking vest so I can put it over my body. Yeah, my phone caught on fire while it was in my pocket. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible. Dang, that's crazy. I burned down the kitchen and now my pants are on fire, and so I burned off my phone. Maybe I'm just like a fire hazard at that point. An unfortunate incident indeed, but as hospitable host, my course is clear.
You with his pants.
What the fuck? That is extremely not necessary. I mean, homie's wearing like a dress, so I think it's fine. We could take his pants. Fortunately, rather than whipping off his trousers right there and then, Hamza summons one of his helpers with a clap who provides a spare pair. Okay, that's even better. Thank you. Why do you just have pants on demand?
Work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
You know what? Fair point. You should always carry an extra set of clothes in your bag, just in case you never know what might happen. Now, an apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought. Perhaps Hamza can offer you something special in recompense. My friends, the final 3 games for auction, all rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What are you about to see are rare gems of arcade history. Nomura Twitch, you may make a priority bid on any one of these games of your choosing. A glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly, confirms we are officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I really want to add to the Funplex, but better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see him. And with a click of a slide, I see...
Behold, Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown, all in mint condition. All 3 are sought after endlessly by collectors, and now you can bid on Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Defeat the alien menace armed only with a keyboard. Wyvern Keep, a much sought-after Laserdisc full-motion video game. Play Princess Plucky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast. And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1980 light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies. Tell me, which of these rare games sings to you? And what can you offer Hamza in return?
Oh,
I'll allow
boy.
you a few moments to ponder your desires.
Gee, thanks. Where did you get that cat? Are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages. Why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi? Oh, I found them hidden in an old arcade cabinet. Francie and I are going to take them to a shelter. Wait, is that a Phrase Invader? OMG, I've never seen one in person. I could restore that, really make it shine. Please, please, can we bid on it? Even if we had the money, the quirky old Japanese game with weird controls won't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise. That'll earn it and earn well. Ew, way too violent and gross. And jingoistic. And just sort of dumb. I guess Wyvern Keep would be okay too. Women protagonists and at 50 cents a play, we both walk away satisfied. I suppose I could live with that, yes? But it's all moot. We can't afford any of them. These are the sort of games millionaires and private collectors scoop up. I suggest we get to work moving our purchases out to the van. Nomura, do you concur? Earth to Nomura, you in there? Hello? Oh my god, we're having PTSD of Tron. Somebody help us. I remember. Before my family fell on hard times, before the curse kicked in, every summer we go to the beach, and there was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one had even heard of before. Yes, I remember now. Hamza, I've come to bargain.
Such fire!
Oh ho, I see fire in your eyes, Nomura twitch. Most impressive. Speak your desires, for all to hear. The game I remember so fondly was Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, Zombie Meltdown. I think we're gonna go with Wyvern Keep because it's basically pretty much the Legend of Zelda, I assume. Like, that's their version of this game. The narrator, the music, the way the cartoon played out in front of me, amazing, like nothing I'd ever seen before. I traded tips with other kids at the arcade, trying to master the sequence of moves to win the game, and eventually, I beat the Wyvern. I rescued the prince, the first kid in the arcade to do so. My parents were so proud of me. Those were good years, good memories before the sorrows drowned them out. I wish to make a bid for Wyvern Keep. Huh, good choice. I'm okay with that. I suppose Wyvern Keep would earn its keep, but we still can't afford it.
I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll. What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them? Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Listen.
Psst, Nomura, I'm over here now. Why is my phone calling out to you exactly? And that doesn't sound like my iris. Now? Seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers. Thanks for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris. I lost my pants, but good thing you're alive. It's important. My emotional attention detection routines indicate that this is an intense identity situation. My programmers wanted to fit in an R, but you know, the rest. Since you need to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, excluding basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personalities all this time, so I can advise you as what to responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do this. What the frick? Well, that certainly wasn't a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew. That I'd only be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this. Warning. Intense identity situation detective. I offer you an opportunity. I offer you my dream. I offer you a joke. I offer you revenge. Why the heck am I offering him a revenge, let alone a joke? Excuse me. I offer you my dream? That sounds stupid. Like, how do you offer someone else's dream to you unless he plans on using us to enslave and drag all the arcade machines wherever he wants to go? I offer you an opportunity. I don't think there's any opportunity we could offer him, but maybe for him to have use in us. But that's the same thing of the dream in a way. You know what? Opportunity could be anything though. I offer you an opportunity. I offer you an opportunity. Interesting. Continue. This game represents an investment in the future of Funplex. If you let me walk out of here with this game, don't think the Funplex will forget your generosity in the future, because we have a future, and it will be bright. At risk of melodrama, know that upon this stone I shall build my church. Such fire, Nomura Twitch, more than I saw within you at the start of this evening. Very well, the game is yours. I got an achievement. Use the magic sword, obtain Wyvern Keep. Let us consider it the first of many such exchanges in mutually beneficial partnership. Hooray! Now I'm just confused. I thought it was inspiring and a little confusing. Nomura, what do you mean? I'll explain on the drive home. Let's get out of here. I did it. I actually own a copy of Wyvern Keep. Every kid's dream of owning their favorite arcade game, and every kid thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game? Only the ultra rich can do that. But I did it. It belongs to me, and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labor a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. On the road again. Sing it with me now. Going home again. In the frickin' mystery van. Yeah, Francine's knocked out again. Hey Gavin, here's your phone back. Appreciated. Also, I've made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. You want more work shifts? I've had to balance that against Ashley's needs. No, actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing, plus I want to organize some events that'll bring people in the doors. Tournaments maybe? Or a grand unveiling of our new rare game? Or both at the same time. Yeah, both. Let's make it a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow, and I want to do my part to help it grow. My, our little Nomura is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favor, Gavin, if you need my approval.
Perhaps.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up, start getting more involved. You've shown far more promise than our old floor attendant did. But hosting an event is a risky undertaking. I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream after all. I like the idea, and Gavin, more player means more tokens, means more revenue, means more games. Maybe even expanding the Funplex or opening a second location. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well, Nomura. If you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire, you'll have earned this promotion. This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. New Nomura, new Funplex, new dream. Oh hey, I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up the audio now. Turn the music up. As the van speeds on into the night and a lost soul sings of games and fun, everything is as it should be. Oh god. Juniper was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning, but how can I be after everything that happened today? I need to move forward, past missed opportunities and toward the opportunities I'm making for myself. I also had another surprise waiting for me. A brand new phone, all wrapped up in shiny plastic packaging. Ooh, who is our secret Santa? After activating it and reinstalling all my apps, I loaded up Iris and logged in with my account. She was right there waiting for me, in the cloud. You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance. Despite the warm feelings over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybius exactly? It was actual factual technology that simulated being alive, like you. True, I am very sophisticated and adorable simulation, am I not? I get the feeling that things you aren't telling me. You're constantly invading my privacy. You're far more powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying, to say the least. But I did it for your own good, to save you. Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good when she didn't tell me about that job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong, and I've accepted her apology. So, where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. The voice in my phone lets out a digital sigh.
Everything. You're right.
What the heck? She's been lying to us?
I'm not even supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability. But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand, and I could provide it. So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway.
Oop. Cool. Free trial. Let's
I
go.
even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but
How the frick was she able to send a phone my way? Wait, does she actually have the address? Wait, we didn't give her the address to make the profile. But wait, then again, she did send us the pizza bagel, so then she still does have access to the address. Okay, never mind. You do know that AI making its own decisions like that is kind of scary,
I
right?
know. And after Polybius, which is one of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think. I understand why you'd be scared. Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar. What do you say?
Okay, but only if we're totally honest with
Thank
each
you for
other.
trusting me.
Now you need your rest, and I should get back to keeping a low profile. Sweet dreams, Nomura. Ooh. Risks and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taken the easy path like Donna did. But even with questionable pocket AI and the heavy task ahead of me to take a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. Oh boy. Is this a transition to level 3? Let's find out by saving this game first. You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. I just realized Iris is Siri backwards, or is Siri Iris spelled forwards? Oh shit, really? Oh yeah, huh? Gavin seems to have taken a shine to you. You're proven to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 8,850 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 386,000 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offers delivery, 91% offers takeout, and 51% offers dine-in service. Huh. Now that I think about it, there is not a lot of pizza places with, like, tables. Yeah, no, that is true. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 3? Yes. Yes, we do. Even though we saved already, we will save again. Alrighty. But that is gonna be it for today's stream. Oof. This is something. We met the weird prince, who apparently isn't a scammer, but instead is an auctioneer of the highest game calibers he could find. That's weird. Wait, how did he know that that place had the arcade? Or did he just happen to just be cruising through and it was like, stop right there, I'll take over this arcade? Because he said he bought the whole plot. Damn. Alright, anyways, that'll be all for today's stream. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. Until next time, take care, have a good one, and goodbye!